The most important thing I can hope for you to take away in this segment of our conversation today is this. Failure is the only way to grow. The absolute only way that you will grow in this life is for you to take chances doing things that you today cannot do well, not do them well, learn from having not done them well, and apply the learnings to your life so that you now have, in having gone through the experience, an appreciation for how to do it better next time. And here's something that's even bigger. If you're like, well, I don't know, I'm not really that big a fan of growth, Dave, so you know what, keep that growth talk for somebody else. Let me then let you in on this. If there was something that came out of my understanding the need to leave certainty for the opportunity to grow, it was this appreciation of the connection between growth and fulfillment. If you're not growing, you cannot be fulfilled. So if you are in pursuit of a fulfilling life, then you have to be chasing growth. And the only way you can grow is if you're putting yourself in a position to fail, because failure is the only way to growth. It is a virtuous circle. It is a cycle that one depends on the other. And that dependency means if you are hoping for fulfillment in this life, that you have to embrace growth. And that if you are going to embrace growth, you have to embrace failure as the vehicle to get there. So destigmatizing the way that you associate failure with something negative is an important first step. Because if every time the possibility of failing paralyzes you, keeps you from doing a thing that might actually equip you with learning, might actually give you something that you can grow from, then you're choosing, if you don't go into that situation, to keep yourself from fulfillment. And you want to be fulfilled. If you didn't want to be fulfilled, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be listening to this right now. So just understanding that the prerequisite for fulfillment is growth, that'll change, hopefully, the way that you think about failure as not a negative thing, but a requirement, a necessity. I was in a job where, because of the strength of the brands, Disney, Marvel, Pixar, Lucasfilm, because of the team, greatest team in the history of time, because of the leadership, unbelievable leadership, I was in a position where I did not have an opportunity to fail. Could things go wrong? Of course they could go wrong, but on the whole, I couldn't fail. And in the absence of failure, because of how good the surroundings were, I was wildly underfulfilled. So I had to choose to do something that could provoke uncertainty and the opportunity for failure, so that in that friction, in that discomfort, in the certainty of failure, I would grow. Good news, I'm super fulfilled. I mean, it's uncomfortable and disorienting and freaking hard. But I've decided that I want a full life. I've decided I want a fulfilled life. And so the fulfilled want required embracing failure as the only way to get there. You'll have to do the same.